Hi, this is Jason Cole from Cole Studios, www.colestudios.com.au. This is version 2 of the bridal enhancement tutorial. Basically what we've done, we've removed the beeps because everyone hates the mouse click beeps, and we've also increased the volume of the audio. Okay, so let's get started. This is an image which I shot a couple of weeks ago with my good mate Gordon Jovic from Gordon Jovic Photography. He's an awesome photographer. Okay, what we've done here, so this bride here, but it's a cool shot. It looks really cool. The grass looks cool, the sky, everything looks really cool. But let's really make it really jump out. What we're going to do, we're going to drop this start off with into Lightroom. Okay, we're going to click Import. Okay, up comes Lightroom, double click it. Now we're going to go to the Develop module over here, and now we're going to add some fill light, probably about a third. 24, say 25, perfect. We're going to go down to vibrance. We're going to enhance the vibrance, plus 44. A little bit of clarity is good as well. This is in the presence box. We're going to go down to color. We're going to up the saturation to 44, and we're going to drop the luminance down to like 38. What that's done is basically just brought the sky out a little bit more. We need that for a filter we're going to use a little bit later in the tutorial. Going to right click, export, export. Okay, and what we're going to do, specific folder. We're going to click export, and what that's done, that's just basically exporting this onto the desktop. You'll see it'll come up over here in a sec on the desktop. There it is, beautiful. Now what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at this. So this is the exported file. This is our original file. It looks okay, looks a little bit flat. That's our exported file. Already just out of Lightroom, it looks heaps better. Okay, let's put this down into Photoshop. We use filters called Nik software filters from www.niksoftware.com. Awesome filters. It's a 15-day free trial. Get them, try them out. They're awesome. The first filter we're going to use is called Vivisa. Okay, Vivisa 2. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to enhance this sky here. So click a control point. Okay, put it onto the blue. Now this circle basically controls the size of the, basically the effect. Well, we're going to drop the brightness down. The reason we're dropping the brightness down is what we want to do, we basically want to bring the bride out more. So if we drop the brightness down, it brings the bride out more because it doesn't affect her, it only affects the blue. We're going to up the saturation a little bit, make that sky a little bit bluer, and the structure. Here we go. Structure's such a cool tool. Structure, see the detail out in those clouds now? Click another control point, come over to here. We're going to do the same here. Open it up to about there. Beautiful. We're going to drop the brightness down again. Not as much on this side because the sun is here. We're going to up the saturation as well. Make the blues come out more. Beautiful. That's why we did the blues in Lightroom, so we could really enhance them here. Again, structure. Pull the structure up to about halfway as well. Beautiful. Okay. Click OK. Now you'll see the color will really jump out at you here. Okay, there it is. That's the after. That's before. That's after. So yeah, the sky is really jumping out. So we're going to go layer, flatten image. Now what we're going to do, we're going to make this grass here down the bottom nice and green. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to come over here. We're going to select the quick selection tool, which is W on your keyboard. And we're just going to draw along here. So straight along here. The mouse is just going on the bottom of the screen there. Beautiful. We're going to come up here and draw it in here as well. Awesome. Now click Alt. Now Alt basically removes the selection. So we're going to go along here, just along that line there, basically along the horizon there. Beautiful. Let's get rid of that horizon line. Yep, all gone. Beautiful. Now, while holding down Alt, we're going to just enhance this dress here. Basically enhance the selection so we're not making the dress green. Beautiful dress, but doesn't look that good green. Okay, go down about here. There you go. So you're not going to get a green dress now. Shift F6 goes to feather. 4 pixels is fine because it's a 4000 pixel file. Okay, all that does just smooth out the feathering line just a little bit. So the line, the dotted line where you can see where it's making the adjustments, it just smooths it out so it's not a hard finish. Okay, then we're going to go Command U. We're going to go colorize. We're going to make that grass green. There you go, beautiful green already. Okay, saturation, make it a little bit deeper green. Beautiful. Pull a lightness or luminance down. Click OK. Command D. There you go. So right there, the photo already looks heaps good there already. Now we're going to go to Filter. Nik software, color effects. Color effects, fantastic Nik filter. My favorite Nik filter. Okay, because there's so much you can do in here. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go to the dynamic skin softener, which basically just softens the bride's skin. Again, the color each 25, small details 20, medium details 10, and large details 5. And notice here's like a little bit of a line here. Basically, that's how you do it best. That's how the filter works best. Click OK. What that'll do now, that'll just smooth out the bride's skin, make her all nice and soft. She's a bride, she should be soft. Notice the arm here's a little bit blurred. I got the bride to do that when she moved because I wanted a little bit of movement in the photo. Okay, go to flatten image. Now what we're going to bring the detail out in the dress. So we go Command J. Okay, and what we're going to, Command J, by the way, duplicates a layer. We're going to go Filter, Other, High Pass. Beautiful. So there's the high pass filter. Notice the detail out in the dress there already. Click OK. Alright, then we're going to go to blending modes, click normal, and we're going to change that to overlay. Now the whole photo is like maximum detail, way too much detail, way too much clarity for my liking for a bridal shot. So we're going to mask it, go Command I to invert it, and then what we're going to do, we're going to select a paintbrush, and we're just going to paint on the detail. Oh, it's way too big. Okay, and I'm using the bracket keys to change the size. I'm just going to go like here, paint on the detail. If you go a little bit on the grass, it doesn't really matter. It's not really, that's cool. It doesn't really make that much difference. Okay, go to here. Make it a little bit smaller because we want to go to the bodice of the dress. Up here. Beautiful. So there you go. See there. So right there, it's looking really good. Maybe a little bit more down in here. Now what I'm looking at here too to make sure I've got the whole dress, the mask. See the mask over here. If you have a look at the mask is actually shows you what you've done and what you haven't done. So that's pretty much perfect like that. Now if you want, I mean that looks cool just like that. So we'll turn that layer off. There you go, turn it on, see the details coming out in the dress. If you want to bring more detail out, just duplicate that layer, Command J, bang, more detail. So look at that now. So we'll turn those layers off. That's off, that's on. So see, it really jumps out. What we're going to do, we're going to flatten the image again. Next thing we're going to do, oops, missed it. So layer, flatten image. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to go filter, Nick software, define. Define is a really cool filter because what define does, it takes all the noise out of your filter. Out of your photo. It takes all the noise out of the photo. So up here you'll see it'll be analyzing along the top up here. So what it's doing is basically having a look at the photo, seeing where the noise is, but it does it at the expense of not taking the clarity out of your photo. It just takes noise out. It's such a cool filter. It's really good for low light photography, like say you're working at a wedding, at a reception late at night, with the photos a little bit grainy, use this filter. It's an awesome filter. Okay. Now just gonna, okay, that's a define filter. Let's go flatten image. By the way, I don't work or, I don't get anything from Nick software. I just really like their product. I should note that too, like this isn't a product demo for Nick's. Okay, we just got rid of those two spots there. Those two dust spots from the lens. Last thing we're going to do with this photo, we're going to vignette it. So we've just picked the marquee tool, gone around here, do a little selection around there like that. Shift Command I to invert it because we want to work on the outside of the image. Command M. And what we're going to do, we're just going to pull that down to there. See, it's dark on the outside, but it puts the focus more onto the bride. Command D, done. Go File, Save. Yep, maximum. Always save at maximum. I always save maximum in quality and also in size. And then what we can do later, we can make a smaller version for the web. But the beauty about saving maximum is if the bride sees it and goes, oh, I really want that photo, you don't have to do it again because you've only saved it in small. That's our after photo. That's before, that's what we started with, that's what we finished with, and that's like an 8-minute edit. You can do that in 5 minutes. If I wasn't doing the tutorial, I could easily do that in 5 minutes, probably even quicker than 5 minutes. Actually, one more thing we just might do, just to finish it off, we'll put it back into Photoshop. I just seen something else I'd like to do as well. Go over here to the sponge tool. Make sure it's set to saturate, flow 55, it's cool. Just go like this, just sponge on the, beautiful. How's that look? What we've done there, we just brought out the sun a little bit more too. Again, go File, Save. Okay, close the image. Let's have one more look at it. This is our before image. That's our after image. See the sun's jumping out at you as well. There you go, all done. There's a lot more information, a lot more filters and tutorials and stuff at www.colestudios.com.au. Thanks for watching.